All right, a couple of people have asked what's the deal with the hair and the beard, and I started auditioning again, so I got to keep it like that. So anyway, I will be I will be doing something with this really soon, okay? But for right now, on the menu with Chef Will Gotay, we're gonna make some granola, and granola always starts with oatmeal. Now first, I'm going to put the oatmeal on the pan, and there's going to be 4 cups. Now that I got the 4 cups on the pan, I'm going to spread it out on this sheet pan. You notice that the pan is lined with some parchment paper, okay? I'm going to spread it to the edges, okay, because I want to put this in the oven to bring out the maximum flavor. I'm going to toast it. Now to toast and caramelize, I'm going to put a little bit of oil on it. Okay, you can use coconut oil, you can use olive oil, though the flavor will be kind of a little weird. A little canola oil, whatever kind of oil you want, okay? You can even spray it, so that's what I'm going to do. Saves on calories, a lot less. Right. So here I'm going to spray it and stir it, and then spray it a little more and stick it in the oven. There you go. Now they go into the oven at 325. Now I'm going to toast that for 10 minutes. Okay, I want the flavors to come out. So that's going to toast for 10 minutes. At the 10-minute mark, I'm going to stir it, see what it looks like, and maybe toast it another 5. The oatmeal is toasted, right? It's still warm. Obviously, I can't put the chocolate chips or anything else in it right now because it'll melt. So I'm just going to let this cool off completely, okay? Now here I got all the ingredients. Here's the vanilla. I've got the cinnamon, I've got the allspice, I have the raw honey, coconut flakes, sweetened coconut flakes, some pumpkin seeds, white chocolate chips, some craisins, okay, cranberries, and some dark chocolate chips. Now I gotta choose what other nut to put into it, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna use a pecan or a walnut or a combination of both. Here I got a ½ cup of honey, ½ cup of granulated sugar, and a ¼ cup of brown sugar packed. Everything gets put in a bowl. I still haven't decided what nuts to use, but everything else gets put in a bowl and mixed really, really well. Now here's something that I think everybody should do. Before you put your nuts into a... Okay. Nuts taste better toasted. Before you put your I gotta leave the okay. Before you put nuts into a dish, you should always toast them. Now, whether you add them to the dish toasted warm or cooled after they've been toasted, the idea is to toast them so that the oils come out to the surface and they're more aromatic and it tastes better. So there are the nuts that I put in the oven. I put them in for 10 minutes. At the 10-minute mark, I check them, stir them a little bit, maybe put them in for another 5, all right? And while my nuts toast, I have mixed everything into the bowl. The white chocolate, the dark chocolate, the pumpkin seeds that I had, the coconut flakes that I had, the spices, which are cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a ¼ teaspoon of allspice. And I'm toasting that all around. And of course, a pinch of salt, and I use kosher because I like it. Now, obviously, you know about toasting the nuts. Before I add them to this dish, because I put the chocolate chips in already, I should have held back on that. Since the chocolate chips are in, I have to let the nuts cool before I add them, okay? I was going to add them warm and then put the honey in it and let the honey kind of liquefy a little more with the heat of the nuts and mix it smoother, but because I already put the nuts in, this is what I did, I gotta let the nuts cool, and it's gonna be a little harder to stir. And the nuts are done. All right, so these have been in for 10 minutes. They're all right. They're starting to smell really nice though, so I'm just gonna give them a quick little stir like this, make sure they don't fall into the oven. All right, let's mix these up a little bit here. And we'll put them in another couple minutes. Here we go. Oh man, these smell so good. Perfect. Now we let them cool off. Very good. Okay. So it's been about 30 minutes. The almonds and the walnuts have cooled down. I'm saving some of them for later. These are so good, you guys. And I put a cup of each in the granola. So now you see all the ingredients are here except for the liquid, which is the honey. That's going in now. Now you got to mix it, and this gets a little difficult because the honey's sticky, but you need to spread it, okay? So fold it over, and then spread, and fold it over, and spread, all right? Mix it. All right, so see that? Everything's coated with some of the honey. Oh my God, that looks so good. Check it out. All right, so now I'm gonna put it into a parchment paper lined half sheet pan and press it down. First, a little spray, and now, these are gonna be monstrous. Oh my God. Okay, now we spread it to the edge of the pan. All right, spread it to the edges of the pan on one even level, and then we're gonna squeeze it down with another pan to make sure that it's even. Now I'm taking another sheet, spraying a little bit on it. I'm gonna flip it over on top, and now I'm gonna press it down. And make sure that you're pressing down equally. Slide the paper and press. All right. And that's what you end up with. Nice and flat and ready for the oven. All right, so the oven goes at 325. We go into the oven. That bakes for 30 to 45 minutes, right? This smells amazing. You see it's a little darker there, so I'm gonna spin it and give it another 2-3 minutes. There we go. Oh my God, these smell so good. Look how pretty that is. Now you gotta let these cool off in the pan. They have to get completely cold before you cut them. These are right out of the oven, and I'm hoping not to get burned. Man, it smells good. Here you go, homemade granola bars with pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts, oatmeal, cranberries, chocolate chips, and white chocolate chips. All right, so I took an edge off. Look at that. That is so good. Try it. That stuff you buy in a store, it comes in packages, will never taste as good as homemade. That's for a fraction of the cost. So, on the menu with Chef Will, granola bars, homemade, crunchy, delicious, tasty, all that. Blah, 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 blah.